The country, animal shelters and rescues are continuously facing overcrowding problems. While the ultimate goal is adoption, getting pets put into homes, there's sometimes a need for a middleman. As part of our pet project, Mitch Carter introduces us to Mel Stewart.
This is my foster room, Kittenland. He's fast. He's stubby, but he's fast. Kitty wee. I have been with VHS for a little over 3 years now, and I have fostered 66 kittens. When they are this young, they're so vulnerable to diseases, and getting them in a safe place like this is literally crucial to keep them alive.
Inside of Mel Stewart's home, she's created a sort of kitten utopia, complete with all the fixins, toys, beds, and plenty of love to go around.
At first I was like, oh, he must have like parasites or something. He's just fat.
Now nearing 70 kittens fostered in total, Stewart says she's got the unique opportunity to take on more critical care litters, making her services and Kittenland invaluable.
Well, critical care could be kittens that were like pulled from their mom, bottle babies, severely sick kittens. The staff at the shelter don't have that accessibility to be there, you know, like overnight. So that is what we specialize a lot in. I'm lucky to have the availability to take the kittens to work. And not everyone does, but I say there's a foster for everyone. You know, not everyone has to take the sick ones.
Looking through her archive of former roommates, Stewart says she loves them all, but there have been a few that were particularly hard to part ways with.
Over here, I have all of the kittens that I have fostered so far. But a kitten that I will always be the one that got away is probably Dante. He had the perfect personality, and when I say he was absolutely in love with you, your shadow, that was Dante.
Well, now a veteran to the fostering game, Stewart says she understands some apprehension people may have to getting started.
Rottens. Oh my God, kicks. We're still dealing with some diarrhea, obviously.
As she explains, though, you don't necessarily have to take on a 5-cat litter like she has right now.
This is Kix. She is a female, and I think her ears are bigger than her body. This is Golden Graham. He loves to snuggle and nuzzle on your face. This is Cheerios. He is a spunky wild man. This is Reese's Puffs. She is such a sweet girl. She loves to snuggle and fall asleep in your lap. This is Mini Wheats. He is the smallest of the litter, and I say he is tiny but mighty because he will still tackle all of his siblings and run them around.
You don't even have to take on any sick kittens, but just helping briefly with one can make a huge difference.
And sometimes I do try to just take a foster that needs space and maybe isn't critical overnight. And that's a nice thing that you can do that. The foster coordinators work with you on what do you need? Do you need a true break? Do you feel like you can take critical kittens? So I do back off the critical ones sometimes, but I plan on doing it forever.
As for Stewart, 66 kittens is only the beginning. Graham, Mini Wheat, Cheerio, Reese's Puff, and Kix are just another stop on her fostering journey. You can almost always count on some vacancy for kittens in need at Kittenland.
Just one time, and just giving them a small space to stay in makes such a big difference in the long run. Again, it can be the life at the end of the day of, do they have a home or is the shelter full? You don't have to be obsessed like me, but just take that chance for the animal.
Stewart says the Vandenberg Humane Society is always in need of fosters, and they're not the only ones. You can find a list of those organizations on 14news.com. Just click on the Pet Project tab.